The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day there. There's no doubt that Air New Zealand has issues. Of course, in a week of company reports, the vast majority contained the good news. Air New Zealand was the glaring exception. A national airline losing money in an industry that is booming does not make sense. They have engine issues, of course, that's real, and it isn't over. They got 8 planes grounded, planes that don't fly. Don't make money. They've got issues getting planes. That has been applicable to pretty much every airline around the world. So a perfect storm, if you like. But if you read the report, the engine compensation was $55 million, but the bottom line would have been $90 million better if the engines were on the planes. But add the $90 million to the loss, you're still not making a lot of profit. They blame domestic demand or lack of it. They blame increased charges. They are real. And the cost plus accounting of those landing charges and so on, it's not only material, but I would have thought criminal. And the government as a main shareholder needs to do something about that. But enter David Seymour in election year. He says we should sell the thing, go woke, go broke. They're too politically motivated. Seymour is sadly wrong. We need a national airline. Just imagine the sale to a private operator and the thing tanks. The country needs an air network and Jetstar is not it. A government saved Air New Zealand before, of course, they could do it again. Because basically a country with no airline is not a country. But that doesn't mean Seymour is completely wrong, and he isn't. Air New Zealand is woke, and it does have reputational issues. It has forced or focused on uniforms and departure videos to a degree that is, well, laughable. The great airlines, Emirates, Singapore, Qatar, they've got ordinary uniforms and ordinary videos, but they've got world-class product and a shed load of profit. That is where Air New Zealand is badly missing. Too often they charge first world prices for budget services, and domestically the services are not reliable enough. There's a line between their genuine issues and their brand issues. They do have problems, yes, but they also don't look like all they could be, and they haven't for years. Some of it, small country, small population, can't help it. Some of it, though, too much purple, too much PR around cassava crisps and $800 flights to small towns. The CEO has a hell of a job. The turnaround, they say, is coming, but read this week's report. I don't see it yet.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.